It's official. 7:42 a.m. and it is 12 degrees Fahrenheit outside. That's a little bit colder than the 17 degrees they had predicted. Yeah. So it's nice and warm inside. I bumped my furnace up a little bit because it felt chilly in the house when I got up this morning. Yeah. 12 degrees Fahrenheit here at the little house. Well, there's a flock of geese. I didn't quite catch them though. They flew over my house. I could see them through the branches of the trees and then they disappeared. I tried to catch them. Didn't quite catch them. Sorry about that. I'm getting to good afternoon. It's after 3 o'clock now. Yeah, went to church this morning. We just had a nice little lesson and about how to put more of Christ in your life. Good points all made. Anyways, I have got to run my garbage in. My can was like way full. And then I got to run a little errand and then come home. And otherwise, it's just been a very lazy Sunday morning. I spent. Didn't do much. Did get a few more scrubbies made for the Sunshine Scrubby listing. Once I got sets completed, I will get them listed. Every little bit helps. So, but I do have the Love in the Pink scrubbies. I got a whole bunch already ready to go. Those are what I call my Valentine's Day because they're, you know, light pink, hot pink, and a variegated pink. You know, it's all pink. Really good for Valentine's Day. Here it is. Not even New Year's and we're pushing Valentine's Day. But, you know, I've had some good sales. I don't think I made quite 300 in December though. So I will probably lose my star seller status because you need to reach certain qualifying things, and one of those was making $300 minimum, $300 in sales in a month. Yeah, and I seem to meet everything in November, but I don't think I'll meet it all in December because I don't think I made quite that much. I will have to check though. So right now I'm running into town, got my heater going, got my heated seat going. It is 28 degrees out in my yard, so that's about as warm as it got today. It's a whole 28 degrees. It was chilly. it said we're supposed to get up to 30. My car thinks it's 30, but it's been sitting in the sun. Yeah, just really have been taking it easy today. You know, like this morning, all I did was listen to a few lessons that are already popping up on the Old Testament that we're going to study is more of intro to the Old Testament and what we're going to be studying in the Old Testament. And there's a few YouTube channels that cover the Come Follow Me lessons, and I was just kind of listening to some podcasts and took a nice bath and then went to church and then came home and got some lunch, and now I'm got about an hour to run all my errands, which means until I get home. I mean, the sun goes down at 5 now, so if I get home in time, I'll try catching the sunset, just like I caught the sunrise. But yeah, that is once it cleared the clouds. We do now have a light dusting of snow in the hills and in the mountains. The light dusting of snow we got in the valley has kind of melted off. Did not stay very long. And by Thursday, it's supposed to be up in the 40s, like 48. And then Friday, I think it's supposed to be 45. And then it'll drop down to 39 on Saturday. So it doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of snow in the valley this year. The last time we had a mild winter like this was maybe 10 years ago. So, where it snowed a record total of 5 times and melted off within a week each time. And that was it. Fortunately, that spring was a bit wet and rainy, so we did have water coming down, but that nice snowpack you expect to get that will actually recharge the aquifer and recharge your shrubs and your trees every spring, we didn't get that year. And it was so worrisome because it'd warm up and the buds would start swelling, and this is in January, February. And then it'd cool off and they'd stop, and then they'd warm up and they'd start swelling some more and showing color, and then it'd just go to sleep, it's not time. Yeah, we're back to that again. Yeah, well, things have come around on the way the northern temperatures are dipping down to where it looks like we're going to have another mild winter this year. Very mild winter. Milder than normal. And of course there's a lot of people out there with all their end of time and end of the world type theories who are saying this is a sign of the times, or we're edging back towards the world being the way it was in the time of Adam, and yeah, conspiracy theories. Book of Revelation theories, conspiracy theories, that's what I call them. There are some wild ideas out there that occasionally pop up, and I just look through them and roll my eyes and go, okay, whatever. Anyways, I will check back later and let you know how my errand running went. We'll catch a little sunset, and which I'll put at the end of the video, and maybe this evening we'll sit down and have a nice little chat. How about that? I don't know what to talk about, but I guess I'll find something. I usually do. See y'all later. Well, good evening. I think it was fortunate that I actually stopped by Walmart tonight. They've had something that I was looking at. I got a little Christmas money from family, as well as and friends. So friends and family. So I had some Christmas money, and I'd been looking at an item. I'd had something similar years ago, but it died a final electronic death. And about, let's see, maybe around 2018, so it's been a few years since I've had one of these. And anyways, so I'd been looking at one at Walmart, but I realized I would have to come up with a pretty good chunk of change out of my paycheck, or dig it out of my savings account, which I'm trying not to pay on because I might need to help Mom with some plumbing reimbursement or my own plumbing repairs. Plus, I still want to get new struts on my car. It needs them. The tires are starting to wear unevenly because it needs new struts. So I'm trying to save my money and hang on to it, but I thought I had birthday money. Well, I stopped by Walmart shortly after I talked to y'all, and I went back and went to look, and they had knocked $70 off the price of this item. It was on clearance. So I went up to the lady at the desk there in the electronics. I said, "Do you still have some of these?" And she looked and she said, "Yeah." And she's like, "What do you want, 64 or 128? And I said, "Are the 128s the same clearance price as 64? And she checked and she said, "They sure are." And I said, "I will take one," because I had enough birthday money to pay for it. Almost all. I did get the 2-year protection plan and paid a little bit out of pocket for that. But otherwise, got me another tablet. Or do I have that upside down? I had it upside down. Silly me. Yes, I got a tablet. I haven't had a tablet. The last tablet I had was a Nook tablet, which was also actually made by Samsung. And like I said, I think it died, its final death around, I think 2018 might have been when I started having a lot of problems with it, and then it just went kaput, and I just haven't been able to afford another tablet since then, really. And of course, every time I go to get one, they've already got something new out. The old stock's been sold. I always miss the clearance sales. Well, I didn't miss this clearance sale. And I had enough Christmas money from what I'd gotten from family and friends to actually afford it. Now, if I can just get the box open. I'm trying to cut the box open with a pair of scissors. Okay, it's taped shut. Real thick tape, too. But I'm going to open this here. Come on, you. Oh God, it's got tape on both hands. Tape on both ends. Both ends are taped. Oh God. I'll never get this thing out. Well, I got a tablet. Someday I'll be able to actually see what it looks like. I did go online to Amazon, and I've ordered a screen protector for it, because knowing me, I need a screen protector. Here we go. Ah, that new electronic smell. I'm being silly here. Honestly, how do you get this thing open? Oh, well. Someday when I learn how to unwrap their packaging, I might actually be able to get into it. It's a navy blue. That's the only color they had at Walmart, was navy blue. That was what they sold. So you didn't get a choice in colors. You just took what they had. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Probably going to have to charge it up. So, ooh. Quick start guide. Always good to read these things. But this is my Christmas gift to me. This is what I did with my Christmas money. Okay. It tells you all about your little device. Okay. It even shows you how to insert a micro SD card, which I happen to have one. I just gotta get it out of its package. Had it for some time now. I actually bought it thinking I'd need it for a new phone, but then I got a phone that doesn't take a micro SD card like my old phones always did. Okay. All right. Charge your device. Got a cable. It looks like it takes a USB-C. I bet I could just plug this thing in here. My multi-use 10-foot long cable that I use for everything. Let's see. Yep, goes right in. So I will save this cable. It's a short little one anyways. All right. Oh, and then you have to go online or down to settings to find the user manual. Everything's online. So they give you a quick start guide, and that's it. This is basically your user manual. Most people know how to use these things. I don't need a manual. But I did go to Amazon. I ordered a case, a pretty purple case for it. And I ordered, yeah, that's all that's in the box. I did buy this, so it's going back in the box with everything else. And I'll just put that away so I have it safe. Let's see if we can figure out how to turn this thing on. Where is the power button? Okay, side button, volume button. Okay, got something going here. So this comes with a tool, huh? It's supposed to use a tool to open up to put the micro SD card in. Ah, that's what they're talking about. This little teeny tiny thing. This is what you use to open up the little tray to put a micro SD card in. Okay, I'm going to keep it in the box here. I'll lose that thing for sure. I'll just keep it in here. Back see, is it on here? Yes, it is. Ah, there we go. And this one is a 512 gigabyte. This will actually take, I believe, up to a 1 terabyte micro SD card. Okay, start. Setup should be okay. Okay. We'll just go with that. All right. Agree to terms and conditions. Well, folks, we got cut off abruptly because my tablet and phone decided to sync up with each other. And I do not need to listen to that. So right now, we are sitting there. We are transferring files. I still have 41 minutes left, but I have changed my screen because it was on this dark brown. So you can't see, it looks blue to you, but it's actually purple. There, can you see the purple? Yes, everything is purple. I love purple. Purple's one of my favorite colors. So it's all purple, and it's still syncing with my phone because they're both Samsung devices and they want to talk to each other. So they're talking to each other right now. Anyways, that's my Christmas gift to myself. You know, people give me money because they don't know what to buy me and say, here, get yourself something nice for Christmas. I got myself something nice for Christmas. Yeah. Thank you to friends and family who did send me money for Christmas. This is my Christmas gift. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to, after this, I've got to get some files off my phone so I can get my, get things going here. Yeah. One of these days I'll have to see if I can sync up my photos and videos with my tablet. And then see if I can edit them on my tablet. That would be interesting. See if until then, I'm doing everything on the phone. So I will see you all on the next video. God bless. Take care. And I hope you had a great Sunday. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And be careful. New Year's Eve. Ooh, that's maybe one night you might want to just consider staying home. Honestly. Being out and about, ooh, that's scary. I plan to get home as quickly and safely as I can. My mother is going to stay tucked in her little home. We're going to share our treats and probably have a hours-long connected phone call while I listen to whatever she's on the TV, which means if I'm watching anything, I gotta have sound down so she does not hear it. Otherwise, she hangs up. She won't stay listening to what I'm listening to for hours on end. I have to listen to what she's listening to for hours on end and keep the phone call going, but yeah, it's not the same. Oh, God. My arm is getting tired, actually. I should put this back on the phone holder if I'm going to keep talking. But I will say, yeah, gotta keep it nice and clean, too. Because I don't have a screen protector on here yet. So I'm doing my best to keep everything nice and clean. Yes, until I can get a screen protector to put on this. And yeah, I will. I'm enjoying it. I know, there. See, when I lay it here, you can see the pretty purple background. It fades up to a very pale, pale purple, you know, from a dark to pale. But yeah, I will let you all know how it goes. But at least this way, I'll be able to, you know, okay, yeah. Apps are still loading. Oh, you can't see it. It's got little tiny spinning circles. My apps are all still loading. Very few of them are completely done yet. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun playing around with this. So, y'all stay warm. It's getting real cold. Our high for today was 28 degrees Fahrenheit. So, it was pretty chilly. Tomorrow we're supposed to, let's see, tomorrow, oops, almost tumbled you over there. Tomorrow's supposed to be, it says right now 29, 30 on Tuesday, 31 on Wednesday, 34 on Thursday, 41 on Friday, 44 on Saturday, and either 39 or 40 on Sunday, and then 40 Monday, and then, like I said, we're having a few days of cold winter weather, which is normal for this time of year, followed by some unseasonably warm winter temperatures. But a lot of you are right now in a cold snap, so stay warm, stay safe, and God bless, and I'll see y'all on the next video.